Hello and welcome to another video from Sustenance and Cover, the only YouTube channel you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And today we're going to talk about making pizza. Pizza is not necessarily a survival food, but if you have a food storage system like I do with 25-pound sacks of flour, big old, what is this, 5 pounds of
mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, mozzarella cheese. And this is Sam's Club items. I always buy in bulk. If you make a pizza, go into the grocery store and buy a little bitty pack of pepperoni, a little bitty pack of cheese. It's going to cost you as much to make a pizza as if you just go down to Domino's and buy one. And no work for the Domino's. But anyhow, this here is some pepperonis from a big old, I guess, 5-pound sack of pepperonis from Sam's Club. And I make my sauce just with my, if you saw it before in my food storage system, I've got 2 cases of tomato paste and 2 cases of diced tomatoes, and generally I just throw it together with
spices.
Yeah, that's basically it. Now here I've already made this pizza, and it's ready to go in the oven. Over here I've got a dough, and I had already made this video, and in the middle of the video it cut out because I didn't have the thing set for low def. It was high def, and after 1 minute we lost it. So I'm not going to be able to show you this from start to finish, but this is 1/2 of the dough mixture that I'm going to read you the ingredients for. We do this with a bread machine, and that's the only reason I'm doing this. Somebody else said they just got their bread machine down. Well, it's my favorite recipe. So we're going to read the instructions. You're going to put 1 1/2 cups of warm water. To that add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and it's not necessarily important. You could put in butter or lard or leftover oil out of your deep fryer. It doesn't make a difference, but 2 tablespoons anyway. 2 teaspoons of salt. 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of yeast. And it don't matter what kind of yeast. Yeast is yeast. I don't care what they tell you. To this, we're going to add 4 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And these all are ingredients I keep in my food storage system. So anyways, I'm going to show you from here how we're going to work this. And you have to take a little time, because as you're pulling it, it's going to want to tear. So you may pull it down to this size and then just walk off from it. You know, you're going to be doing 2 pizzas or 4 pizzas.
Cover it.
And yeah, we'll just stop here and go get another one, work on it a little bit, and go to another one, work on it a little bit. But my mama can actually get 2 pizzas out of this dough recipe, and she makes an extra thin crust pizza.
Real thin. And
crispy, and I love it, but I just don't have that kind of technique or something, because when I try to make 3 out of this, I tear so many holes in it. But anyways, it's a simple deal. Once you get your dough out to about the shape you want it, just put you some paste on here. And the paste that we're going to put on is just a made up tomato paste, a little bit of water, and I always put some Italian seasonings, and garlic are necessary, and I'll put salt and pepper, and in this one I put a little bit of dehydrated onions to thicken it a bit because I had added a little too much water. But I know that my wife and I have actually made pizza before with American cheese and ketchup, or tomato soup, I can't remember which. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't pizza, probably about as good as one of them old refrigerator pizzas, but you can put anything you want on here. I make a pizza out of chicken with little artichoke hearts on it, or eggplant is one of my favorites. I was going to make eggplant tonight.
They didn't have any at the store.
They didn't have no eggplants at the store, so that was the end of that. But anyways, I got company over. I got them locked back in there by my TV room so I could get this video out. They seem to be all right with it. Got an internet connection for them and all that. But anyhow, this one's going to be anchovy, which is a little misleading. Most people don't know what anchovy pizza is. They refuse to eat it. And basically, this pizza is just for me because my wife ain't going to eat it. My company ain't going to eat it. I already know that. But anchovy pizza is basically a pepperoni pizza. First thing, before you put your anchovies and pepperoni, you're going to sprinkle your cheese on there.
Light.
Yeah. These things don't cost too much. I mean, what's neat about it, my wife and I eat 1 pizza, but it takes the recipe for the dough is enough for 2. And so we always have 1 pizza that night. 1 goes into Ziploc bags, 2 1-gallon Ziploc bags.
For another night.
That's right. All you gotta do is take it out and put it on a pan and heat it back up in the oven. Do not
microwave it, please.
No, do not microwave it. Just warm it. And if nothing else, Something we do a lot of times is just go out there and put them Ziploc bags on the dash of the car and roll the windows up.
In the summertime.
Yeah, you point that car toward the sun. You ain't got to turn the oven on.
It would get hot.
Yeah, that ain't no lie. Alright, I hope I don't go over 25 minutes with this. Really like to get it done in 5. But if you enjoy this recipe, it's worth it. The torment of doing this is I'm not about editing. I don't know how to do all that with my camera, so I got to pretty much just kind of all one shot, and if I mess up, it just gets messed up. But I would like to show you the whole thing, like making the dough, putting it in the machine, then show you how I spread the dough and tie all that together. Now, I said that we put a lot of different things on pizzas. Woo! There's my timer.
Pizza ready.
Yeah, we got some pizza ready to eat. But you can if you just put herbs and olive oil on a pizza dough, that's actually a snack there, and it's fun to eat, and it's called focaccia, I think.
Yeah, focaccia.
Or herb focaccia. And you can even take and sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on it, that dry stuff that's like, a girl called it shaky cheese that used to come over here. Remember that? And that was that girl, what was it, Ian's aunt?
Oh.
School teacher. Well, anyhow, I'll tell you something else we're going to show you in a minute. I'm going to throw this, I got to put my anchovies on there. And I'll tell you what, I am a nut about some anchovies, and I don't want to waste, so boy, oh boy.
There's juice on there too.
Oh yeah, the old fishy oil. Watch it here. Oh yeah, that's going to be. Now I'll tell you, here's another thing. If you make some anchovy pizza and you love it, but nobody else likes it, when you put that in the freezer, do not put your anchovy pizzas in a bag with any other flavor, because you'll end up with all anchovies. The flavor from this will get all over everything. Come on, get out of there.
For us, maybe, not for you.
I love it. I don't care. But anchovies, I like them when they're fresh. The next day's not as good to me. It's kind of like it's, when you try to freeze fish and then cook it.
It don't taste that good.
Yeah, but that's all right. I still love it. Now, what I got in the oven right now, I didn't use any tomato paste. What I did was I put refried beans.
Oh yeah, my oven.
And sprinkled that.
Mexican pizza.
Yeah, what's that stuff called that you sprinkle on there, the seasoning?
Oh, cumin.
Cumin. And that stuff. Let's see if this is ready. Come on over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, we got the first one on here. Now, the way you can tell if they're ready, look at that, sliding like that. That's going to be a good pizza. But always lift it up, and if it looks like it's starting to get a little brown, that actually looks like it's about ready.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stick it back in there anyway. That's a mushroom pizza. Oh. Same way, we put a little the tomato paste on there with some seasonings, and we put some cheese, and then put some mushrooms. This one here, oh, that smells like a taco. Let's see if this is ready. That is refried beans on pizza dough. You see, it's got some holes where I tore that when the dough wasn't quite that good.
Pineapple.
But I actually put American cheese and some of that white cheese, and then these tomatoes. And it needs to go in a little bit longer. I actually put
How many, about 5 minutes?
Oh yeah, probably about 5 more minutes. But I actually put a little whole wheat flour in that one to make it have a prettier crust.
It smells good too.
Like I say, I'm not in about editing, so that's basically the whole video. We make any kind of pizza you want, and boy oh boy, everybody loves them too. Oh well, love you.
Bye.